The very latest as concerns Brock Lesnar's WWE return in his next match. Raw draws history low ratings on Monday Night Raw. Share, subscribe, smash that bell, and turn on all notifications. The brash and brazen. You just can never tell. What is the stance on Brock Lesnar? Well, ladies and gentlemen, as seen on Wrestling Inc., the current plan for WWE Universal Champion Brock Lesnar, his next title defense is set to be not at Extreme Rules, not in a random Monday Night Raw, but at the SummerSlam Extravaganza on the WWE Network, August the 19th. Lesnar is set to headline that show, but that is not locked in stone. No word yet on who his opponent will be. Regarding a potential UFC return by Lesnar, he will be staying with the WWE unless he applies to be put back into the USDA pool, which, very well could happen because we all know, Brock Lesnar's track record with UFC and being in the WWE at the same time. With Lesnar not working the July 15th Extreme Rules pay-per-view in Pittsburgh, it looks like they are going to go with a six-man main event. Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, and Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and Jinder Mahal. Now, that seems to me like a Raw main event, not a pay-per-view style main event. I don't know what the WWE's logic or their thought process is with that main event. That's an attraction. Like I said, that could be on a house show. That could be on a random Monday Night Raw. But you're going to put that on a pay-per-view. WWE reportedly has signed another indie talent, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Ambrose is sporting a new look at a hockey game. Yeah, Dean Ambrose is sporting a new haircut. You got to wonder, is that the look that Dean Ambrose is going to come back with? You can, check out those photos online. The Undertaker has joined social media. That's something different, something that we didn't expect or anticipate. John Cena on how he felt getting squashed by The Undertaker. Which SmackDown star is skyrocketing? Well, viewers and subscribers are going to dive into that story. John Cena recently spoke with Justin of Sports Illustrated. His time in the crowd at WrestleMania 34 was originally supposed to be short-lived. Creative plans coming down to the wire that night. There was reservations about me in the audience, originally wanting me to go out in the crowd for 10 minutes. I said, absolutely not. I need a ticket, a physical ticket. I need a real seat, and I am going out in that arena when the doors open. It was rewarding to make an unbelievable moment believable. I also thought it was a great way to reintroduce an iconic character and let the audience know that the character still exists and thrives, erasing all speculative activity that the character is gone. His WrestleMania 34 loss to The Undertaker and praise for The Miz. I did not do well in the match. My WrestleMania moment was to spend that time in the crowd and not do well in a very short performance. But I loved it because it got the job done. The focus was not me. The focus was someone else. Oftentimes we look at things so selfishly, asking, what's in front of me? Well, what was in it for me was the chance to reintroduce a WWE icon. I had to stretch the suspension of disbelief to its breaking point to do it, but it was awesome. Every single week the crowd would chant at the top of its lungs, and no one thought I would be sitting in the crowd at WrestleMania. But I was able to do that. I was able to go out, and he handily defeated me in 3 minutes, and I brought back an icon. The message to any performer who is complaining about their spot on that creatively, they have nothing going for them. I've been first, I've been in the middle, I've been last. I just want to go out there and do something. And then, of course, John Cena had, high praise for The Miz. And I thought that was pretty spectacular. And I thought that was entertaining. I thought it was funny, too, that here's John Cena, this major part of WWE, the cornerstone of the WWE, at one time, the face that ran the place. And now all of a sudden he's sitting in the crowd at WrestleMania, enjoying it as a fan. And, that was different. It was certainly different. Now, this week's Raw, ladies and gentlemen, drew the lowest viewership in history. The second lowest viewership in Raw history. This is not a true and telling sign that the WWE needs to change. The WWE needs to, just switch up the dynamic. The WWE needs to change with the times. I don't know what is, but, and you got to remember, it was Memorial Day, and so there was a lot of paying tributes, and there was a lot of parties, and there was a lot of people going out late, people spending it with their family and their friends. So maybe we can counter the Memorial Day into it. But Monday's Memorial edition of Raw, the women's last chance gauntlet match with Sasha Banks winning in the main event, drew 2.494 million viewers. This is down from last week's 2.668 million viewers and a new viewership low for 2018. This is the second lowest Raw viewership in history, barely beating the September 26, 2016 show that drew 2.478 million viewers. For this week's show, the first hour drew 2.593 million viewers. The second hour drew 2.591 million viewers, and the final hour drew 2.300 million viewers. Last week's Hour 3, 2.447 million viewers. Raw, surprisingly, was still number 4 for the night in viewership on cable. And once again, viewers and subscribers, the WWE, this is a current theme now. It doesn't matter if it's a holiday, Memorial Day. It doesn't matter what's going on, what's happening, the pacing, the storylines, the dramatics, the creativity, the stellar behind the WWE. Because, back in the day, no matter what was going on, no matter what was the holiday, the WWE would always put their best foot forward. The WWE would always think outside the box. When the WWE was being pushed, when the WWE had competition, they were at their best. And now that the WWE doesn't have competition, they're just about at their worst. And that's a sad state of affairs because we know what the WWE once was. We know what it could be, but we now see what it is today. Your comments and your opinions on Raw ratings, Dean Ambrose's new look, Brock Lesnar's return, and more. Share and subscribe. Smash that bell. Turn on all notifications. The Brash and Brazen. You can never tell. Stay tuned for more Sean's View Entertainment.